Hi there. In this Sage Business Cloud accounting video, we'll quickly look at making bank deposits as well as bank reconciliations. So if I go to banking here, I'll choose the account, which is my cash box. So it's cash for deposit. Notice it has a different icon. These are regular banks. This is our cash box or cash register. You'll notice it's a cash on hand as type. So if I choose new entry with a cash on hand as type, we have bank deposit available for this type of bank account. So I'm going to say bank deposit Feb 16. And this is the the account you're putting it into. And enter your date. That'll be 2/16/17. I'm going to count all the cash, and I have $688.17 in cash. And then I'm going to select all of the checks. Again, in real life, you would have a cash box. You'd be taking everything out of it, so you'd only have the checks for this deposit. But I have a month and a half or something like that of checks in this box. So when I select, I see some checks that wouldn't really be there in real life, but the ones I'm concerned about are the ones that happened before February 16th in February. So it's those two there. By the way, I've had issues by clicking. If I click on the date column, it sorts and then you won't see all of your checks. I think it's a glitch in the system, right? There might be a reason for it, but I don't ever sort my checks in this view for that reason. It'll truncate my list. And I'll scroll down and choose save. And I should have, oh, I have too many there. Oh, that's remaining. 5311, yeah, that's correct. So I'll go ahead and save that. If you look at the journal entry, it's simply just a transfer from 1070 to 1080. That's the cash box number is 1070. My checking account is 1080. So that's bank deposits. Let's quickly look at bank reconciliation. So I'm going to go back to banking, and I'm going to reconcile 1080, which is my checking account, RBC checking account. Choose that and click on reconcile. The statement date, this is at the end of December 2017. The statement end balance for me, I'm looking at a bank statement that I have. It is, I'm just going to paste it in so I don't have to type it. And then reference would be the bank statement. There might be a number on it or something like that. And I'll choose apply. So I'm going to check off all of the entries that appear in my statement. So the opening balance is one of those entries. Let me just quickly make this a bit bigger so I can see that box. There we go. And I'll choose reconcile. You see that this says, I'll move that so you can see it, reconciled. So again, I'll just check off every check that has been cashed by my vendors, as well as every deposit I made. So again, I'm looking at a statement. This is the opening balance. It matches the ending balance of the last reconciliation. That's where that comes from. Not necessarily the opening balance of the statement. And I've got a check number 282. Yep. Check number 283. Yep. 284. 286. 285. Again, I'm looking at a statement here. Let me just quickly bring it into view. I made the statement myself, but it would look similar to what you'd see at your bank. So that's the statement I'm checking everything off from. So I'm going to check all of these checks that have been cashed by the vendors, all of these deposits I made, and then I'm going to add the bank charges and interest. It's an interest payment notice, and it's a bank. You can consider that a check for the charge. So 282, 284, up to 286, 285, 83, 84, 86, 85, 88. There it is up there. 290. And 289. So a few of the checks haven't made it to my account yet. Again, I wrote these to vendors, and the vendors haven't cashed them. So basically everything past 290 hasn't been cashed yet. 287, just double check that one, also 287. And then all of these deposits appear on my statement. And right now I see a difference of 1360, which is too much. It should just be the difference between the interest. So I probably have a check that I haven't checked off here. That one's in February, so again, it won't appear on my statement yet. So we only have a difference of the interest and the bank charges. So to add those, to reconcile everything, let me just quickly resize. There we go. So up at the top here, we have interest and charges. Now, when you choose OK, they actually get entered. So you have to be careful that you enter them exactly. So we have a bank charge of $42.50, and then we got interest earned. It shows up as a deposit on the slip of $76.55. And make sure you enter the correct date, as I almost neglected to do, which is the 31st. And I'll double check that those are good. Interest $76.55, bank charge $42.50, and I'll save. So those now appear on my reconciliation, and we should have a difference of 0. And I'll choose finish. So that again is depositing from our cash register or cash box account into our checking account, as well as reconciling our checking account. Thanks so much for watching.